Good evening, folks. It's time for some more Jets of Time stuff as we get ready for the first play-in of the Millennial Prix, which is the play-ins for the league that Jets of Time is running. Today's the opening day. Got 2 weeks to get through 3 play-in games, so 3 asynchronous that will run. I've got to go into emote-only mode, unfortunately, because we can't have spoilers. But I am going to talk through it because I'd like to post this later so that all the newcomers, because there are a bunch of newcomers, which is great, can see what someone who's an old-timer who had a lot of experience and then disappeared for 6 months and is coming back, see a thought process, go through, we can ask questions, because as much as we're competitive, we want everyone to succeed too, so. I've got my tea. I've got the tracker set up. The auto tracker is running, or the boss HP table is by my side. And the menu cursor is going, so we're going to get ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. We're starting with Ayla and Maga. Okay. Wow. Power combo here. The level 1 fights are going to be pretty easy, but no AoE magic clear for a long time. Magus takes forever to learn any techs. So we'd really like to find like a early... I mean, always you'd like to find an early Luca. But early anyone with AoE magic clear, so we have something to do with Hecarim. Otherwise, we might have to do like an early Denadoro, just because we have no magic damage. Although bosses are randomized, so that's always an interesting little twist. Okay. I did spend more gold than I really intended to. So hopefully we'll find something here we can sell, just in case there's something great at the snail stop. Luckily, running is easy, because these characters are fast. We get some good cheap items here. Ruby gun, that could be sold for cash if needed. Power seal early is amazing. Weapon for Chrono, some nice armor, more stuff to sell, more stuff to sell. And okay, well, our physical attacks for the start of the game are going to be absolutely ridiculous. We're gonna go ahead and sell this ruby gun, this third eye, and we're gonna sell... We'll wait. We might get lucky. That hesitation's not great. +4 power tabs, okay. I would like to have 9,900 gold, just in case there's something great at the snail stop. As it is, I'm a tiny bit short, but I have all the stuff I have to have. Okay, this stone's pop. Since we're going to be going there, I am going to go sell something to get there. We'll sell Luca's weapon, because if we get Luca, we don't care about Luca shooting, honestly. And we got part of the bent swords. We got part of the Massive Moon. I really hope they didn't give us a Magus Castle Seed to start off with. Alright, this lets us pour our toast pot. This opens up Giant's Claw for us, so we have that as an early dungeon that's accessible to us. Assuming it's a standard boss, it's got 5,000 HP, so we don't want to go there yet, but we've got it early. Also, I need to check. Make sure I got heal. I don't remember buying heals. Nope, no heals yet. However, Power Tab on Ayla. So we do need to dash over here. We can check 2 stores for some heals. Nothing there. Did buy some extra ethers. There we go. That will be one of the last shops we stop at for quite a while. Power seal, power ring. So everyone does stupid amounts of physical damage right now. Honestly, I think even without it, these 2 characters one-shot these guys. But instead, we're just going to crit them for 172, and a regular attack does 108. Yeah. We might be one-shotting Nagas still. And we certainly will be after we get a few levels under our belts. Ayla's going to learn 2 techs. Magus will not. Magus has a tech requirement of 50 points before he learns his first tech. So, assuming we don't clear all of Cathedral, we are looking at probably, well, we have to get something in Hecarim's Cave, and we can get like 4 techs into Magus's tree then, but that does require us to find some magic. We got Tailspin. Technically, that's magic damage. Now we drop down here to trigger a flag for later. This allows us to do the Xening Bridge quest after we check the cathedral. Now, no AoE text, so it is just Auto Attack City right now. But auto attacks are doing 64 damage and 74. Yeah, we're good. Everyone gets 1 hit. And we don't feel stupid for dropping the amulet and getting hit by slows. Alright, now we would love to have Luca. I'll take Marl. I don't want Robo. I really don't want Chrono. Well, we are 1 item away from Go Mode. If we can find the other part of the Master Moon, technically we can access Magus's castle. Another power ring, so we could give that to Frog. Go get ourselves a free power tab up here. Weapon for him. Sure, give him the Aeon suit. Give him a power ring. Organize. Grab our power tabs. Give it to Ayla. Ayla will definitely be in our final party. Oh, I meant to check Frog's text. Oh well. He won't learn any right now anyway, so... The real question is, does Frog with an upgraded weapon one-shot? The answer is yes. We're going to learn Cure 2, Fire 2, and 33 points. There is a part of me that is screaming, finish the cathedral. And I'm going to ignore it because I hate finishing the cathedral. Instead, we're going to go dip into Guardia Forest again. Specifically to get Frog enough tech points to learn his next techs. He'll learn 2 techs. Ayla might learn her 3rd. And we got water too. So if this turns out to be a bust, we go to Hecarim's Cave instead. Because we can now screen clear in Hecarim's Cave. But we check this because we're literally right here. And you get a full heal after this. So after you talk to him, you wait for him to say, pipe down, what do you know? Like that. If you go through onto Xenon Bridge, you are automatically fully healed, which means you do not have to use a shelter before coming in. And if this is a terrible item... Oh, no, it's the hero... Alright, so we have to take the hero mode because it technically unlocks a check for us. And it's really, really good for Frog. This also feels very much like the last practice scene I ran, where that held the Masamune behind it, and we went to Magus' castle with no magic. On the plus side, you all get to hear some really kick-ass music. Alright, so you have 2 options here. You can either destroy the skeletons or hit Ozzy 3 times. With fast attacking characters, 3 hits on Ozzy's is faster. If you have slow characters, like Luca and Marl, but you have AoE magic, you can blast the skeletons and get click faster that way. Especially on this one where you've got 3 skeletons, it would take forever. Technically, Frog could do that too, but Ayla and Magus are so quick. This is the 2nd fastest possible team. Base. I think Chrono is faster than Frog, and he certainly is if he has the base item bandana equipped still. Now these Lumen Robes are kind of useless. Alright, we didn't get the menu skip, so we don't get to equip the Hero Medal or the Lumen Robes on Ayla. That's okay. What we don't want to see here is any of the mutants, because they require magic to kill, and we're kind of lacking at that. But we got a mutant, but at least it's not Giga Mutant. I think Mega Mutant's the one I can actually auto-attack, so Magus might be useful still. Yep. In fact, Now, I don't have the amulet equipped, which is potentially troublesome here. Oh, look! We got locked! Guess what we don't want to do anyway? Nice crit. And I'm just holding X here. For those who don't know, if you have battle menu cursor locked on, you can press and hold the X button and you'll auto-attack a person. And so, in a fight like this, you literally just hold X the entire fight. Alright, so we have our hero medal. Now that bromide we picked up comes here, and we get ourselves stuff. So we're going to check that chest, see that it's locked. And by talking to him second, we can move over here in front of the chest and save like a quarter of a second to get over here to this chest. And we get some tabs. And before we leave, we will dip in to the Cursed Woods. I got caught on some rocks and had to dodge around that. We'll see who's here. I kind of hope it's Robo. Oh, Luca, no! So we don't get Luca unless we get the Masamune. Moonstone is useless. Boo! Moonstone's useless for now, at least. We are going to go to 1000 AD. We're going to go through Hecarim's Cave, because this will give us some pretty good tech points for Magus. We are going to stop here for two reasons. One, tech. How many do you need? 3? Good. I think that's exactly what we want. We're going to eat this cake. That gives us a free HP MP recharge. Save our shelters. This fight, I'm 99% certain, gives us 2 tech points, which means Magus will need 1 to learn his first tech. And then we're going to abuse tech doubling. So what happens in Chrono Trigger? If you learn a tech, you then get to spend those tech points again towards your next tech. Hecarim's Cave is full of fights that gives you plus 20, plus 25 tech points. So if you get here and someone learns a tech, not only do they learn it, they get 25 points off towards their next tech. And for Magus, that's half of his tech points, which means when you take the next fight, you get it again. And then you take the next fight and you get it again. And so Magus will all of a sudden drop like 5 techs down to his tree, because we're going to abuse the doubling of tech points here. And Frog has learned heal, so if we do get stuck in Magus's castle, we're in a halfway decent spot now. And you'll see we're just going to be abusing the AoE properties of magic here. Everything in here is physical resistant. Magic damage is great. So, since we have magic now, although Magus now knows fire, so technically he could do it too. And Magus learned ice too. So we are now 2 of 4 elements covered. And now we've got dark matter, so we've got 3 of 4 elements covered. All we're missing is lightning. But also, we picked up dark matter, so... I mean, Magus has his best attack already. We just don't hardly have the MP to run it. And we've gotten out of the tech double face, but I think we're at a spot where the boss fight here will give Magus enough for one more tech. But we've gotten enough. What we're going to do is we're going to power tab on Ayla, just in case this is a magic, or not magic needed fight. We're going to hold off on everything else. I did shelter. Do I need to change any of this? Lumen Robe is better. Yeah, we're good. Actually, you know what? We're going to put the amulet back on Magus now, just in case. Because now he has magic, he won't be auto-attacking anymore. Oh, it's a golem boss. I take it back. He's going to auto-attack a lot. Oh, I could have put the hero medal on Frog. That would have been smart. We'll get one more dark matter out of Magus. And then it's auto-attack city. The golem boss is the most terrifying boss in the game. He has the most powerful attacks. You can't let him finish his countdown. Luckily, we got through... No, Golem boss is a simple boss. He actually does nothing. He is free candy. So this will give us another key item, and we're hoping for the gate key or the pendant. At this point, I would prefer the pendant. It unlocks more stuff for us. Gate key gives us easy magic, though, so, I mean, either's fine. Pendant it is. Good. Which means we are going to come right up here. We're going to save outside just in case. And we're going to send Ayla to jail. Now this will not give us any key items, but it does give us access to the future, which gives us access to sealed chests, 3 different boss fights, and technically magic access if we go through the factory, which we're not going to yet. Also, we could get another character. We'll probably check to see if just who's in there. If it's Robo, we obviously take him because there's a quest that he's needed for. Chrono gets left behind. Marl's kind of iffy. Marl has the potential to be great, and Marl has the potential to just be an absolute waste of time. Alright, so the guards are not dropping anything good, so we want to avoid the guard fights. Always want to avoid those, they're annoying. Fortunately, this guard fight you cannot skip. We don't have Chronos, so we're not saving Fritz. And we got lucky. We got the stun in before the fight triggered. So that's close. That avoided all those fights. If for some reason you needed more mid-tonics, you can loot their bodies for mid-tonics. Okay. That is a fairly narrow window to squeeze through there. I thought I had missed it. Oh, you'll notice, in case it wasn't obvious, bosses have been randomized for this league. So bosses will not be traditionally where they are. And that includes the Dragon Tank. The Dragon Tank may not be the Dragon Tank. And because of that, we do save here, in a different slot no less. Hero Medal for you, and you already have the Power Seal, so we're good. If you need more mid-tonics, that guard holds 5 of them, but it takes a while to pick them up. And our fight today is actually the Dragon Tank. Which is fine. So the Dragon Tank, the head ignores fire and lightning damage. Luckily, the coders didn't think you'd ever have Magus or Frog here. So shadow damage and everything does just fine, and we can obliterate this guy no problem. And we're not going to even take the time to throw ethers on maggots. We're just going to auto-attack the rest of the way down. Okay, one auto-attack finishes it off. Good job. All these power seals. That chest always has something good in it if I don't check it. If I do check it, it holds nothing. So I check it, and it holds nothing. But every time that I've not checked it, it's been like a haste helm or a silver stud. Stupid. So mostly I check it so that other people don't get good items. Confirmation bias is real. One of like 2 possible times you'll see the warp zone animation. Maybe 3. Now we get some good gear because we can get access to the sealed doors. The black mail is definitely the best piece there. Flea vest isn't bad. Alright, none of that matters. Alright, so now we're going to go check Eris Dome. Eris Dome usually has the Defender bot. I don't remember what it's called now. But again, we'll get a randomized boss, and it's... oh, Dalton. Dalton is evil. Dalton will counter everything you do and throw out a ton of damage. So we're going to auto-attack a bunch, because auto-attacks get counter-attack with Iron Orb, which is not deadly. The goal is to get 5 auto-attacks in, and then Frog can heal. After we see how much damage this does. Yeah, we can take another one of those. Getting crits here is great. Heal's going to bring everyone up so that the next attacks won't kill, but then we've just got a tiny bit of time before we run into something nasty. That. So what we're going to do, we're going to auto-attack 3 more times, and if we get back to Magus and he's not dead, we'll have to drop a Dark Matter and hope that it's enough. We should be close. Now, Dark Matter will... the counterattack, if this does not kill, will kill our party. Unfortunately. Alright, we got the kill. Frog doesn't get any experience, but that's okay. Tech points are more important than experience, and the 2 people who can learn techs right now are still alive. Speak of the devil, we will learn Black Hole. Now, do not go into your menu screen. Everyone's like, no health. You cannot go into your menu screen here. Because it will reset the fight and you'll have to do it again. It would now be safe to heal, but we'll wait till we get out of this room completely. I'm having a bad run here, too. Whew. I caught a couple of corners there. Almost didn't catch that. Okay. Now we'll just heal everyone. That chest is another one of those. If I check it, there's good stuff. If I don't, there's not. But it's harder to get to, so I tend not to check that one. Gloom Cape is great for Magus. Get the darn shard. I want the power tab. Winners of previous races. Zelfer, I'm all in. Both beat me in the last tournament we had, so their names are up there. Mine's in 3rd. 3 is the loneliest number. Twice as lonely as 2, 3 times as lonely as 1. Alright, so we've made it out without any fights. Yes! Alright, so what we'd like to get here is, honestly, the gate key. Instead, we have go mode. through Magus Castle. Do I need to unlock magic for Frog? I have water 2. I have heal. I don't need to. So, going into Magus Castle, the more magic you have, the better. We're not going to even check to see who the other possible characters are. We are going to come here, because we need to heal. And also do the most important side quest in the game. Which is pet this cat. Okay. Now that we've pet the cat, we're going to come forge the Massive Moon. For the Magus fight, you want to be able to hit him with magic. We've got Magus. Hopefully he's learning lightning soon. Frog can drop magic defense. Ayla can take care of keeping everyone topped off heals and ethers and such. So we're pretty good from that perspective. We got some decent gear. Just because of what we're having to do, I am going to run over here. There are 2 sealed chests here that are pretty quick to get. We're going to hope they hold something good. Yes! That's huge. The Silver Stud is amazing. The Silver Stud is an MP saver. And now Magus can cast 4 Dark Matters. Or whatever needs to happen. And he just holds on to more magic. Straight up. So, yeah. That's an amazing find. And not one many people will go for. Because a lot of people, once they get go mode, they go straight through. And I typically do too. But I felt a little bit gear-starved. Thought I might get a good piece of gear for Ayla. We're kind of missing on helmets. Also, this is going to be our final team, so I can burn all my speed tabs now. Power tabs still go on Ayla. Magic tabs on Magus. Speed tab. We're just going to spread it out, actually. Also, Silver Stud. Gloom Cape. Hurricane, why not? We're going to give him the Massive Moon because we need it for later. Dark Helm, yes. Hear Metal, yes. Blackmail, that's fine. We'll consider giving her the Amulet if we run into something that's going to have status effects. The good thing is we do get to see all of the most of the bosses before we fight them, so we know ahead of time if we need it. We should be high enough level that we don't need to grind anywhere. We've got good techs, we've got great weaponry, all things considered. Now this, everything in this castle is weak to water. And technically water 2, I think will do more damage than ice 2, because Frog's an 8 element is water. We'll see right here. Yeah, Water 2 does about double the damage of Ice, so we'll just use Frog. And we take... crud. I ran straight into him. Which means we get a bonus fight that we didn't really want. Water 2 will take care of the skeletons, and the auto attacks will kill the Omicron. He's got 300 HP. We can clear that pretty easily. How many revives do I have? Do I have enough? Do need to check that. Okay, we got 5. That's probably enough for this dungeon, at least. We'll want to buy some more before we go take on Lavos, just in case. Another power seal. Dear God, how many power seals we're gonna get? Good thing is they'll sell for cash later. Who's our boss? Our boss is Zombor? Or Ret Knight? Unclear. Just Zombor. Okay. Yeah, Magus loses his MP. That's okay. Magus has done his job. And we will be sheltering after this anyway, so we're good. Clean fight. Got ourselves a Green Dream and Charm. Charm is actually going to be really great for the end of this dungeon. Hey, Angerel. Hope you're having a good one. Yes, all praise to cats. Cats are the reason this game exists. You couldn't have all this time travel shenanigans without Chrono's cat going into a time gate. The cat is the reason for everything. Alright, I think the answer is I want Ayla to make the attack here. I kind of don't want any of them to make the attack, because I want Frog to have MP for heal. I want Magus, obviously, to have MP for Dark Matter. Ayla could Charm. Charm would be really nice. It's a new? Oh, it's the Ret Knight fight. Okay. I was like, what? Guardian. I think this will kill the bit. I hope this will kill the bits. Otherwise, we've got some problems. Yeah, we're good. I did not mean to auto-attack with Magus. but he'll get another turn in a minute. And there's our breakdown. Ayla's got triple kick, so we've got good damage for when we do fight Magus. Ayla not having MP does not matter for a long time. No, I should check. Is Lightning Magus's next tech? And if so, how far is it? 94? Oh, alright, we'll still get there. The required fights will get us 94 tech points. And that will give us full elemental coverage for the Magus fight. So about the only thing that would be amazing right now is like the chains in the Aussie fight all drop lapises. Because then Ayla can do AoE healing. Alright, made it through there with no fights. I do want to take a fight here. Because, A, I want the tech points, but also really good items down here. So there's 4 chests and a tab. Got a full tonic. There's another lapis. That's great. Speed belt. Potentially great. And a magic tab. And we got the exit on the first try. So that's about perfect. Oh, wrong room. Here we go. We're positioning to cause him to shift down. Oh, we got hit. Oh, damn it. So we're going to water 2. That's going to cause an explosion that's going to hurt. We can see if they drop anything good, at least. The wall ring's honestly not bad, but I don't think we'll be using it. We've got better options. How much MP does Frog have left? Is it enough? He needs at least 16, yes. Oh, something's dropping as the goons. If this has goons in it, we may take the fight. Okay, no goons. We do not take the fight. If it had goons, we would take the fight and get another lapis. And here you have a bunch of these guys. Thankfully, they all start off with magic defense off, so we can use dark matter and take care of them all. And just in case, we'll auto-attack to set them back. But we shouldn't need to. Yeah, we're good. There's lightning too, about as we expected. Technically, we've got one more spot. We'll get some tech points. So, I need to give Ayla 2 ethers. You can skip all the fights here by going around here. This is where I was going to guarantee I got lightning too if I needed it. And then here... Alright, prism specs. The problem is I don't want to put them on Magus. Magus is where they ought to go, but I want to have him have the silver stud right now. So, congrats, Ayla. Now what we're going to do is we're going to charm these little chains to get extra items. Mainly because this will be cash for the Zeal shop in about 30 minutes. Because every one of those flash mails sells for about 4,000 gold. Also, it somehow counts as doing damage, and so it triggers the chain to break. We had just enough MP to get the 4 charms in, so... Also, we got a bunch of barriers, which is nice. We could throw those on Magus and Ayla to prevent some damage in the Magus fight. So what's going to happen? We're going to shelter. I'm going to go ahead and throw this magic tab on Magus. Save. And we will get a chance to look at who we're facing, because it's not necessarily Magus's castle. This is someone's castle. Joys of the randomizer. The randomizer will tell us, and we might change our equipment to take advantage of elemental differences. Looks to be Frog. And I don't think we have any blue gears, so that sucks. Um, so we'll just take the best gear we can find. So where Magus would typically cast Dark Matter, Frog will cast Hexagon Mist. Very powerful water attack, and we have no way to negate it, really. I'm curious if it carries the barrier nullification that it does with Zeal. I wonder if that got coded in properly. So what we're going to do... barriers on the non-barriered people. Frog gets an auto barrier from the hero medal. We reduce his magic defense. And we will now use triple kick to set defense, or to set an element. We want to see Shadow, which we got. How much is that going to do? A lot. So we're going to go ahead and use a mid-tonic on her, and then drop a Dark Matter. This will be an empowered Dark Matter because this magic defense is dropped. And we'll do 1,500 damage, I think? 17? And then we'll get a new element. So the new element is water. And we'll take a bunch of damage. So... now we just have to make sure no one dies. And we will burn a Lapis to allow Frog to attack. To reduce defense, and then let Magus use magic to do some damage. And because we got Shadow, we don't have to use a Lapis. We can just have Ayla heal Magus directly. After, Frog doesn't attack to lower his defense again. And so long as we keep getting Shadow, we actually have a pretty easy fight. It's if we don't get Shadow that we run into some trouble. Because that's a lot of damage to clear. And unfortunately, 2 AoE attacks, I think, kills us. So what we're going to do is we're going to let Frog heal. Magus will go ahead and use a magic attack. Actually, come back. We're going to triple kick. No. That attack changed that idea. We're going to heal. We'll go ahead and drop lightning and change the element. I was afraid that if I attacked, Frog would die. And we can't have Frog die. So this is a low damage one. But it didn't trigger a defense, so we get free damage. We need to get a Frog hit in, which we didn't get. So now we just have to unload as much damage as possible. We're going to burn a Hyper Ether to let Triple Kick go off again. Regular Ether, unfortunately, wouldn't cut it. And now we see how much damage comes through. We have barriers, we should be safe. And now we will drop a heal. We have to wait for him to cast a spell again, so we can take the time to use ethers to tag back up. I did not count damage like I should. We might be in range of like one spell doing enough damage. Okay, we were. So I could have just cast a spell and been done. That's a little bit of time loss. On the plus side, we do not need to go climb Mount Woe for gear this time. So this will be a much quicker end game. We see that Frog was Magus all along. Although somehow Magus now has blonde hair and looks more like a Belmont. So through Magus Castle at an hour. Not bad. That should be the last we see of the Epoch. Oh, no. The teleport of shame! Alright, this is why we wanted all that extra stuff. This place sells great gear usually, but it's expensive. We got we have Mega Elixirs for sale. Alright, so anything that we don't think we're going to need, which is basically gear for anyone. I'm going to keep the Rune Blade. All these flash mails get sold. That gets sold. That gets sold. That gets sold. These wall rings can be sold. The third eye can be sold. Speed belts can be sold. Flea vest can be sold. Can I sell enough stuff to get one more of those? Yeah. Alright, so there's good gear for everyone. And plenty of consumables. One last speed tab. Well, that will be given to Ayla. The reason Ayla gets the speed tabs, we're hoping she will learn Dino Tail shortly. And we will need that for a sequence here in the Ocean Palace. We want her to be the fastest character. Technically, Frog could have learned Frog Squash, but we're not going to worry about it. We're not going to take the time to go learn magic. We're just going to go. Frog will be a heal bot for most of the rest of the run. Shelters 4. Between heal and some ethers, and the massive number of Mega Elixirs, we're okay. But I'm not happy about it. Son of Sun. We have to wait for a roulette shuffle. We have to find the right body to hit. And then get 10 hits on it. We last placed it. That's unfortunate. One. Okay. No one's dead. That's good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. Not Magus, not Magus, thank you! That's actually, no, not a heal. 7. 8. Nine. There's 10. So everyone survives, and we will make it through to the next round. I'm pretty sure I counted to 10 correctly. There we go. That's the message you want to see. Alright, so we're going to heal everyone except for Ayla, because we need Ayla to take some damage and to learn Dino Tail, which may take a while, unfortunately. What are my other options? Black Hole, technically. Let's set up for that. Black Hole's a non-elemental, so I think it would work. We'll see how many tech points it takes to learn it. We have a fight coming up that will generate 80 tech points a pop. And with the Silver Stud, Magus's MP use is low, so we're good. I would love to find a Gold Stud. High Breather's not bad, though. Gotta remember, Magus is in the 3rd spot now. Now, we would love to see them drop some sort of ether or something. Mid-Tonks is okay. Where are we level as? We're at level 25, so we need to grind for levels first. We need at least 5 levels. Yeah, the downside to this team is it is very low HP. Lavos will be kind of scary. Luckily, this fight here is easy grinding. And we can burn our regular ethers because we have elixirs and hyper ethers and such for the boss fights. One level for Ayla. I was just checking to see how much damage Cat Attack actually does, because I couldn't remember. Alright, so we got Rock Throw. Now, how many tech points to Dino Tail? Oh, it's only 117. Good! So we will definitely have Dino Tail, because we still got levels to go. Halo should be level 27 right now, I think. There's Dino Tail. How are we on levels? 28. 2 more levels on Ayla, and we'll call it good. That'll leave Magus at 29, unfortunately, but he doesn't gain enough HP for it to matter anyway. Because that's what we're looking for, honestly. We're looking for HP gains. There's 29 for Ayla. Two more should be level 30 then. That's 30 for Frog. Alright, there's 30. We're gonna pop some ethers. Notice Ayla now has over 60 MP. That's how I know I'm good. She will need to lose a little bit of HP, which isn't a problem. We will gain a little bit of XP still as we go down the stairs, and that's fine. Ayla with 60 MP, though, means that you've got 4 casts of Dino Tail, which is what's needed to get through the elevator sequence. So we're going to take a little bit of damage here. What this does is it's going to make Dino Tail do more damage. That should be enough. She's missing over 300 HP, which I think is the number needed. And we will have a chance to check it, just in case. She should be like, oh, she's under 100. Yeah, we're good. The trick is we got to make sure she doesn't die. And unfortunately, we cannot heal her just a tiny bit. Even Kiss would heal her so much that she no longer does enough damage. Speaking of, we ought to upgrade our gear for defensive purposes, just in case. Rainbow Helm. Rainbow Helm. Did I only get 2? Crap. Okay, well, Dark Helm's not the worst thing. This is our test fight. With Prism Specs, this should be a no-brainer. Yeah, we overshot by a fair bit. They've got about 250 HP, those little flying eyeballs. That's what we have to kill with Dino Tail. And this is why we wanted speed. Having Ayla with high speed means she can go before anything attacks, and she's safe to do this Dino Tail. Even if she gets hit and loses and gets knocked out even, she'll have 1 HP at the start of the next fight, and that will be enough to allow her to cast her spell. It's all we care about. And this is the reason, this fight is the reason we do this. Because that fight is horrible if you don't have some sort of missing HP, not elemental, falcon hit. Black hole might do it now for half the screen. Frog squash, something like that. We got caught. So we just have to run from this one. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to run. I want to see how much damage Black Hole does. And if it doesn't kill, then we'll run. Because I have not used Black Hole since it's been redone. Holy! Okay. Well, that's a lot of damage. Black Hole, still, it's one of those damage centered around you attacks. I hate them. They're useful in like 4 fights. And I've positioned Magus so that maybe he can use that against the Lava Spit in Phase 3. I don't know if he'll be close enough or not. I still have Dark Bomb, so not a concern. Crisis Arm for the Robo we don't have. Alright, our fight here is double Masamune, potentially scary. We are going to try to focus one down quickly. What? Okay, I was going to say, that is not the end of the fight. This guy still has HP. That's weird. If someone's in chat, can someone clip that, please? That we get the end damage cutscene, even though the fight's not finished. If not, I'll clip it after the fact. But Alright, so there's that fight. We're good. Didn't get any good gear, unfortunately. Now, we're going to give Frog the amulet so that he has status protection. Was there anything else that needs to be done? I don't think so. Oh, Frog needs a weapon. Because he's still using the Masamune. We're going to give him the Rune Blade for +4 magic. That's what I forgot to do earlier. That will give him slightly more powerful heals. I don't think it'll make a difference anywhere. We saw Obstacle earlier. I think that's at the point it's the nerfed version, so you can't get stopped. It's possible that Obstacle is lock. And if it is, Frog can drop Ethers on Magus and or Ayla. So we're getting 2,400 damage triple kicks. We're just going to hold on and let Frog heal. Because without the hero medal, he's going to do crap for damage. And this means I don't have to worry about healing after the obstacle when I need to actually use the heal item. I've got to get through 3 cycles to do enough damage to kill it. Alright, so now we prepare to use a heal. On Ayla first. Just to go ahead and let her get the triple kick off. Magus will wake up after the next attack. Which means Frog can... You know what? Go ahead and use heal. We'll use Cat Attack just to use up some MP, honestly. I might be able to Cat Attack again. That would be great. Or we're through the fight. Good. So we didn't have to use any of our MP restoratives. Also, knowing that Obstacle is Sleep means we can throw the hero medal back on Frog. Because Sleep will get erased by poison after the obstacle hits in... I didn't hear the chime. Nope, no more tabs. Save. Run. We're at 124, so assuming good fights, 135? 140? Gotta get lucky on these fights, though. I could have thrown a Green Dream on Frog, and if we die here, that's what we'll do. The Green Dream will give us a little bit more protection from boomerangs. But what this fight will be is a little triple kick, Magus will Dark Matter, Frog will heal. Repeat as necessary. Oh, we got one down. That's great. That's also like a damage breakpoint. We're within like 100 damage of doing that. And we might not take any damage in this phase now. Okay, we take a little bit of damage. Alright, so Ayla will lose her action here, unfortunately. Because she's going to fall asleep with a full ATB bar. And then Shadow Slay will wake everyone up. We can Dark Matter. We can go into a damage sequence here. Because we've got a little while before the next damaging attack comes in. That gives us 2 triple kicks with Ayla. We're even going to cast an offensive spell with Frog. Because we have the time. Okay, Frog might die. His HP is lower than I thought it was. Huh. Well, that's unexpected. I did not expect Ayla to be the one to die. And we were 1 hit away. Got a speed tap, though, so that's good. We're going to throw that on Frog. And now there's the very important now menu skip coming up. Although we have enough Mega Elixirs, we could probably be okay without it. But the menu skip will allow us to get everyone at full health before this sequence starts. And we begin to try and blitz down the center bit. We're actually going to swap the Silver Stud over to Ayla as well. Okay, so first, tech. Heal everyone. Then ethers on everyone. Then we're going to come here. We're going to take this off. Don't care what you have for the moment. Silver Stud goes to Ayla because we need to triple kick a lot. Prism Specs because it's the next best thing. That's all good. Into the fight we go. So our goal is to take down the center bit who has 8,000 HP. Triple kick, Dark Matter. Frog is on standby. 1,500 damage on triple kick. 3,000, that's 45. No, we're going to auto attack, have Magus Dark Matter. Followed by triple kick. Okay, that's fine. And the reason we do it in this order is if the Dark Matter kills the center bit, the left bit will counterattack and Magus will die. Shit. Just like that. But this is why we have 5 revives. Unfortunately, the triple kick's gonna go off. And also hit the left bit, and we're going to get counterattacked, and Ayla will die. Please not 600 damage. Please not. Okay. Revive. And heal. This is okay. This is not ideal. But because we did that triple kick on the left bit, we have the potential. That should have gone down by now. Yeah. Its defense is down. Black hole. No, we're going to triple kick the left bit to take it out. Because that should be a kill. Because that means I can drop Dark Matters. I can just hold on here. I'm basically just holding Frog's action. Because there's almost nothing that Frog will do that makes a difference here. And I'm holding it long enough so that Ayla will use her last bit of MP, and then I'll drop a Mega Elixir and be done. Actually, I may wait for the Dark Matter to go off too. Wait, he didn't do a time... Oh, no, 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 this is bad. Oh. This is terrible. Okay, everyone's gonna wake up. No one dies. I gotta wait for him to drop his defense again. So you know what? We're just gonna Mega Elixir for safety. This will take out the center bit again. Now we can get some good damage on the right bit. I'm even having Frog jump in with a little bit of water splashing. And even if it revives the center bit again, we're just all in on the right bit to end this. We should be getting close. That's time. 133.33 PB on this setting. That was a good run. Let's go tag this one in. Done. 133.33. We go look at the spoilers and see how people have done. Chocolate 142 beat that. Cryo 227. All right, we are currently in first place. I don't think that will last. But I will take that. We need to clip that bug, which I can do post-game. We need to see if anyone else is running. No, not there. Twitch says, is anyone doing anything cool on Twitch? No. All right, well, that's going to be it for now. It's getting late here. Thanks, everyone, for watching. Expect this video to go up somewhere for reviews and stuff. But right now, that's 1 down, 2 more races to go for the play-ins for the Millennial Prix, and we will get the other 2 in probably later this week. Hope you all have a good night, and may all your runs be fast. See you then.